really appreciate all you guys being here, kind of not only to show what this means to the Gators, but obviously for the support of these guys that are doing it. And I'm just so proud of them. And you can see by the attendance and the type of people that are here, the quality of these guys. And I think no small thing that what they did to help us get to Atlanta the last couple years. You know what? They're really showing it.
What do you make of Tabor's 4.7 combine time, and again today 40 on the 40?
It's interesting because and even talking to these guys, it's about what you put on film, and ultimately, all these drills do is either possibly confirm or put some things into it. Guys that he plays at a fast level, and you guys that have covered us, I don't know if he's ever been beaten. And he's chased guys down when he's had to. On a double move here and there, he might have got caught cheating, but at the same time, he plays on film and puts on film that the speed is not an issue, and I think that's exactly what a lot of these guys have talked about.
Measurables do come into play though at some point. It's an either or.
No, I think the measurable piece for him, I mean, you're talking about a long corner, a guy that's got size and short space quickness, and yet played at a high level against really good players, and I go back to it. And as we have guys even come and talk to our team, general managers, guys that have been in the NFL, the importance of what you put on film is really your resume.
Ball skills with them, though.
Well, unbelievable ball skills, great instincts, loves the game, good, really good teammate, guys really good in the locker room, guy that really communicates and helps people get better around him.
It's no secret that he had a couple issues here with you all. What do you tell them when they ask about character?
Oh, he's got great character. And here's a good thing he's learned from. And he's never been a problem, in any stretch of imagination. He's a guy, we're better when he's on the field, and that's pretty obvious. And he makes the guys around him better.
Two guys who did seemingly boost themselves today are May and Jared Davis.
And Jared.
Yeah. I mean, those two guys also, off the chart in terms of intangibles.
And both guys have chose to come back and have helped themselves and will help themselves actually as they go up into the draft order from a year ago. Guys that obviously all these guys are talking about, and I think when you talk about Marcus, his versatility, not only to be able to play center field, but come down and play in the box and still cover guys as well. And then Jared, here's a guy that, look, he could have shut it down with that injury, and you guys saw what he did just even in that Georgia game when he shouldn't have been playing, and yet that showed more to these guys about him being able to come out and play and want to play and play hurt.
Did you know he could jump that high? 38.5 inch vertical?
No, his explosion is that's you talk about measurables. That's one of those that shows explosive power, and that's why they do the drill. And you guys saw how he hits people. You saw that in the vertical.
Can that serve you as a coach well? I'm sure you can tell that story for decades to come, that these two guys came back for their senior year and boosted their stock.
Yeah, no doubt. And there's over and over again, there's a lot of guys, and yet, you know what we try to do is we educate, we bring all the people in, we give them, what it is, and then it's a choice. And, the ones that choose to come out early, some of them are ready and should, there's no doubt about it. And yet, we don't try to tell them one or the other. What we try to do is make sure we just give them all the facts and give them the best opportunity to, make a decision.
I know you've been around a lot of big-time coaches. It's kind of cool having Bill Belichick here.
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, real cool. Think about it. I was in Madison Square Garden on Sunday and Bill Belichick on Tuesday. That's pretty cool. So,
chatted with him?
Yeah, we've known each other a little bit through some things, and he's just really quality guy. And invited us to come up and check him out. So I think we might take him up on
Yeah.
Jim, obviously Caleb is a guy that's got a lot of hype and could go first or second round. But Joey Ivy too,
Yeah, Joe.
productive for you guys as a senior. So what do you think he brings to an NFL team?
Well, so the things that you do that don't show up in the box score, and that's what these guys want to see. It's not necessarily the flash play or the numbers, and in his case, doing his job so those other guys can make plays around him, and that's what really shows up. And he did a great job in I think it was a Senior Bowl or Shrine Bowl, whatever it was, which really sparked a lot of guys' interest because of what he did there. And as they go back and study it, he's one of those guys that consistently did what he was supposed to do, which helped the people around him better, and that's really says a lot.